Here we have our little Antarctic zoo. Yesterday I spent a few hours trying to get to 5 stars, and I've actually done so. What I've done is I cheated using the Extinct Research Lab. I created a bunch of new animals so we could artificially get the rating of species and animals up to a very high degree, right? And that helped us to reach 5 stars. It was very difficult by the end, around 4 stars. I had to buy walruses to get the animal entertaining rating up, because for that you have to have exotic animals, right? Let's actually sell these because there's a monthly cost. And I actually did have restaurant here, you know, all sorts of shops and everything set up. It was a proper zoo. Even grizzly bears on the right here. But I just sold everything. The reason why I've done this, it never really bothered me, to be honest with you. But a couple of weeks ago, I've read a review of Zoo Tycoon Endangered Species. Let's also get rid of this guy. I've read a review, which was, by the way, a 6 out of 10. Like, it just shows how much, like, the standard for video games have fallen, because back in those days, an amazing game like Endangered Species, or should I say expansion pack, it only received 6 out of 10. And nowadays, I don't know, like, that game would get like a fucking 20 out of 10, if that's possible. But anyways, the reviewer said that he was annoyed because, for one, it's very hard to earn money in the game. It's very slow, and we all know that's true. It always is. It's just really long to earn the money for the animals and even just like exhibits, to be honest with you, in this game. But what he also wrote is that it's really baffling how as you are leveling up your zoo, as your rating increases, you unlock new stuff. And how boring it is to unlock it, you know. You don't start with everything. All of these buildings get unlocked at a later stage. You start with basically nothing. And I thought that was a bit pedantic, because I actually really enjoy just leveling up my zoo, getting that star rating up, and then unlocking new buildings. Like, you unlock this Tundra arch at, I don't know, like 1 star. You unlock these lampposts at 1.5 stars, and it's really cool because you can add these to your zoo as you're leveling. But what he said is that because you are waiting so much for money and rating, it's really baffling that you can't just, you know, unlock everything from the very beginning and then start building your amazing zoo. And at first, that, as I said, it didn't really bother me, but as the days and the weeks have passed, the more I thought about it, he was right. And I started leveling up my zoos. What I do is I aim to get a 5-star rating on every single biome on a large zoo, and then just like delete everything so I have a quote-unquote clean zoo, you know, to start with. Because what happens in Zoo Tycoon 2, once you reach 5 stars and you unlock all the buildings and all the like animals, as you are losing these ratings, of course you are losing these spots for the animals. But then again, you still have, like, this walrus is 4.5 stars. 4.5 star rating, so you can still place him and everything. But it's not even for the animals, it's for the plants and the buildings. I was 5 stars, now I'm 2.5 stars, but I still have all the buildings unlocked. You know, they don't get removed. It's also mostly for the trees, you know. The reason why I wanted 5 stars and not, like, I don't know, 3 or 4 stars, to be honest with you, I really wanted to unlock this monkey puzzle tree. Amazing, amazing tree. But one thing I never realized is that this is the only tree. I'm pretty sure it's the only one. Maybe there's another one. But this is one of the trees that... this unlocks at 5 stars, guys. You cannot place this tree at 4.5 stars or lower. It's insane. This tree is everything. This tree is the tree of life. And I didn't know this. I was like, yeah, I want to unlock this monkey puzzle tree. It's a cool, like, alpine biome tree, as you can see. But the more I played, the more I realized it. Oh yeah, it's 5 stars. So I pretty much messed myself up quite a bit. trying to achieve this. I got it at least, but it took me a couple of hours. Just so I can use it here, and I'm gonna use it, you know. I'm gonna have, actually I'm only gonna have very few alpine biome animals, funnily enough, in this park. I aim to have mostly tundra, obviously. Some boreal forest animals, as you can see I already bought them because I knew that I would lose my rating and I couldn't buy them. Some boreal forest and also some alpine animals will be bought, so these 3 very cold biomes will be used. So I just wanted to give this a little prelude. We have this like broken bridge here. There are belugas and narwhals. I guess would come here, and it's kind of cool, you know. I like this bridge design. I've never done this. It's like connected, you know, and it's like 2. It's kind of like a drawbridge, but obviously it's not a drawbridge. And I'm gonna be using mainly like tundra and extinct animals themes, so you can have themes here. We have everything unlocked, thank God. Let me show you. So I'm gonna be using extinct animals. I'm gonna be using the tundra. See these like totem poles, as you can see here. One gripe that I have with this is that the extinct theme is very similar to a tundra theme. So this is the tundra theme, you know, it's like very, whatchamacallit, Eskimo, you know, Inuit, sort of like that. But they also mixed in, because like the Eskimos and the Inuits are very, I don't want to offend anybody, like very cultural, let's just say. It's very similar to the extinct theme, which is like very caveman-like, you know, it's very old. They use a lot of birch wood and fire and rocks, leather, that sort of stuff. So it's very similar, unfortunately, but I'll be mixing these 2. And also because we are going to have a couple of like tundra, there's actually a lot of tundra animals from the marine animals expansion. I already showed you the belugas and the narwhals, but there's going to be some walruses and orcas. So I'll also be using a little bit of marine mania. Where is it? Yeah, some like pirate theme, you know, maybe just a little bit. I mainly be using tundra for them as well, anyways. And what I aim to do is I'm going to have 3 little cities. How cool is that? I'm going to have 3 little stations, and you can, guests can go there with a safari jeep. There's gonna be like a very modern day station here. We're gonna have the caribous and muskoxes somewhere, and like some, you know, low quality animals. Because I don't want to put the low quality animals very far away. I say that, but I'm gonna put the belugas in the mountain. But anyways, I want to have a modern station here. And then you go down, you see the wolves and whatnot. I'm going to have like an extinct animal, boreal forest. How cool is that? And some alpine. That's gonna be like a very like caveman-like station. And here I'm planning, maybe I'll change it, but maybe in the middle or here I'm going to have like a pirate station for the orcas and whatnot. And I also want to use this mountain for the beluga whales. I'm gonna put their exhibit inside the mountain, so it's like a glacier. How cool is that? I think that's really cool. But yeah. I might change these ideas a little bit around, but that's the main plan. And hopefully you'll check out episode 1, where we are going to be working on the initial station, you know, the modern station, where we are going to be using, I said tundra, but maybe a little bit of just like, you know, modern lamps and benches, something like that. So yeah, I'm really proud of this little series, so I'll hope you'll check it out. This has been Two Siders. See ya!